Let us begin with the topic introduction and conclusion of composition. Composition means essay writing. So an introduction does not need to be long. It should be to be, not be, but it is an important part of composition. A weak introduction can cause a reader lose interest, whereas a strong introduction will be engage them and want them to continue reading. So whenever you have to be write any kind of introduction of anywhere in any subject, that should not be a very long and that became a weak. It means that reader can't read. Whenever you have to write such kind of introduction should be a very strong and that can be engaged them in want to be continue reading. So whenever you have to be write down the introduction of any paragraph, any essay, and anything of any topic, that time introduction should be very strong and reader can engage that in that. जेव्हा तुम्ही इंट्रोडक्शन लिहित असताना ती इंट्रोडक्शन लॉंग नसावी, तर इंट्रोडक्शन अत्यंत शॉर्ट असावी, त्याच्यामुळे रीडर हा तो रीड करू शकतो, बघू शकेल. व्हॉट इज ॲन इंट्रोडक्शन? व्हॉट इज ॲन इंट्रोडक्शन पॅराग्राफ? इंट्रोडक्शन पॅराग्राफ इज द फर्स्ट पॅराग्राफ ऑफ युअर एसे. जेव्हा एसे लिहित असताना तुमचा पहिल्या पॅराग्राफ हा असेल त्यालाच आपण इंट्रोडक्शन म्हणत असतो. What does it do? It introduces the main idea of your composition. A good opening paragraph captures interest of your readers and tell why your topic is important. So whenever you have to be write down the introduction at that composition, that main idea should be discussed on that paragraph. A good opening paragraph capture the interest of your readers and tell why that your topic became important. जेव्हा तुम्ही एखादा पॅराग्राफ इंट्रोडक्शन करत असता त्याच्यामध्ये मेन पॉईंट असणं गरजेचं आहे आणि मेन पॉईंटवरून तो टॉपिक किती महत्त्वाचा आहे हे सगळं त्याच्यावरून लक्षात येत असतं. How do I write one? Write the main statement. The main idea of the composition is stated in the single sentence called the main statement. Main statement means that the single idea you have to be put up in that composition while starting the essay, and that is called single sentence is called main statement. एक सेंटेन्स तुम्ही जेव्हा जे लिहित असतात आणि ते मेन सेंटेन्समध्ये जी मुख्य भूमिका ज्या टॉपिकची आहे ती लिहिणं आवश्यक आहे, त्यालाच आपण सिंगल स्टेटमेंट आणि मेन स्टेटमेंट असं म्हणतो. यू मस्ट लिमिट युअर एंटायर एसे टू द टॉपिक you have introduced in your main statement. So while you have to write down the essays at that time, you have the entire limit of your topic while you introduce that main statement. जेव्हा ते सेंटेन्स एखादं वाक्य लिहित असतात, पॅराग्राफची सुरुवात करत असतात त्यावेळेस सगळ्या गोष्टी तुम्हाला लिमिटेशन सुद्धा बाळगणं आवश्यक असतं. Provide some background informations about your topic. You can use interesting fact, quotation and definition of important terms that you will use later in the essay. So provide some background information about your topic. You can the interest fact, quotation, definitions and you will be using later in the essays. So that should be kept aside on you can write the main body of the essays. Example of good introductions. तर तिथे good introductionचं example, cricket has been a part in the life in India for over 120 years. It has evolved into an extremely popular sport watched and played by millions of Indians. The games has been gone through several changes since it was first played in India. So that's way you can write down the introduction of the good essay. Introduction and overview. In a general introduction need to be done three things. The three things should be involved while introduction of that passage to spark the interest of the readers. So while you have to write that, the spark must be on the readers while reading to move the readers interest into the curiosity. In the first paragraph, in the first stanza, that should be curiosity of the readers, the present, the main statement and of the composition. In that particular passage, the main statement should be there, and that is what the particularly write down of your essays. Things do not do in introductory paragraph. Announce your intention. Do not flatly announce what you are to be done in this paper. I will. The purpose of the essay is to get into the topic and let you readers pursue your purpose in the topic and your beginning of the paragraph. That should not be do in the introductory paragraph. Approach to be writing introductions. Beginning with paragraphs or historical information. So the background and historical information must be there. Beginning with quotations. Beginning with interest and surprising facts. Beginning with definition and important terms. Beginning with short narrations. Beginning with questions. That approach of introduction of the paragraph. Introduction and important tips. Avoid the long introductions. We not use long introduction while the writing of composition. कंपोजिशन लिहित असताना लॉंग इंट्रोडक्शन लिहिणार नाहीत. तर ह्या सगळ्या गोष्टी आपण लक्षात घेणार आहोत. अवॉइड द गोइंग टू इन टू द डेप्थ इन द इंट्रोडक्शन्स. That's for the body of paragraph, not for the introductions. The primary purpose of the introduction is just introduce your essay. In that particular point, an important tip of the writing introductions: avoid the depth of introduction. The purpose of writing our introduction is introduce your essay. In that point, we just introduce our essays, not the depth. Body. First paragraph. The first paragraph of the body should contain the strong argument. Strong argument must be there. The topic of the paragraph should be in the first or second sentence. So you can write down the first and second sentence, the topic of your paragraph. The last sentence of the paragraph should be include the transitions hook it to tie into the second paragraph of the body. So there is a linking between first and second paragraph. That should be kept in your mind. जेव्हा आपण बॉडी ऑफ द फर्स्ट पॅरेग्राफ एसेचा लिहित असतो त्यावेळेस स्ट्रॉंगेस्ट आर्ग्युमेंट कंटेन्स असणं गरजेचं आहे. त्याच्याचबरोबर तुम्हाला फर्स्ट अँड सेकंड सेंटेन्स होल्ड करण्यासाठी ते लिहिणं गरजेचं असतं आणि टॉपिक कोणत्याबद्दल आहे ते सुद्धा त्या सेकंड सेंटेन्समध्ये लिहिणं आणि पुढचे जे सेंटेन्सेस असतील तर पहिला आणि सेकंड पॅरेग्राफ आणि फर्स्ट पॅरेग्राफ या दोघांचं लिंकिंग असणं गरजेचं आहे. Body, second paragraph. The second paragraph of body should contain the second strongest argument. Second strongest argument must be there. Second most significant example of obvious follow up the first paragraph in the body. तर पहिला पॅरेग्राफ आणि सेकंड पॅरेग्राफची सांगड घालता आली पाहिजे. फर्स्ट पॅरेग्राफ and second paragraph to be connected with that particular sentences. The first sentence of the paragraph should be include the reverse hook which ties into the transitions hook into the end of the first paragraph of the body. The topic of the paragraph should be in the first or second sentence. The last sentence of the paragraph should be include transition hook tied into the third paragraph of the body. The second paragraph मध्ये ज्या मेन गोष्टी आहेत, स्ट्रॉंगेस्ट थिंग्स आहेत त्या इन्क्लूड करणं गरजेचं आहे आणि त्याचबरोबर तुम्हाला पहिला आणि दुसरा पॅरेग्राफ दुसरा आणि तिसरा पॅरेग्राफ यांचं सांगड घालण्यासाठी तुम्हाला त्या गोष्टीसुद्धा इन्क्लूड करणं गरजेचं आहे. तर अशा पद्धतीने तुम्हाला हा सेकंड पॅरेग्राफ लिहिता येऊ शकतो. Body, third paragraph of the body should contain the argument supporting earlier two arguments. So in that third paragraph contains the argument and supportive the earlier two arguments. तर पहिल्या आर्ग्युमेंटमध्ये जे सपोर्टिंग गोष्टी तुम्हाला ह्या पॅरेग्राफमध्ये सांगायच्या, त्याचबरोबर याच्यामध्ये थर्ड पॅरेग्राफमध्ये आर्ग्युमेंट त्यांच्याबद्दल लिहिणं आवश्यक आहे. द लास्ट सेंटेन्स ऑफ दिस पॅरेग्राफ शुड इन्क्लूड द ट्रान्झॅक्शन इन्क्लूड द हुक अँड सिग्नल टू रीडर्स दॅट दिस इज द फायनल मेजर पॉईंट बिईंग मेड इन दिस पेपर. तर जेव्हा थर्ड पॅरेग्राफ लिहित असताना बऱ्याच अशा काळजी घेणं गरजेचं आहे आणि त्यावेळेस तुम्हाला कन्क्लुडिंग पॅरेग्राफ तिथं लिहिता येणं गरजेचं आहे. त्याचबरोबर कन्क्ल्युजन, इफ वी यूज द शेप टू डेमॉन्स्ट्रेट the organization of composition it would look like this. So just introduction, main statement, body of essay, rephrases main statement and conclusion. That's why you have to write that particular essay. So now type of the essay we can see here. Let us start with that. Writing an essay or composition proves the challenging enough, so here are some tips to strategies on how to organize your writing essays easily and quickly in order to get the full marks for the organization aspect to your essays compositions. When you sit for the English exam, read on the familiarizing yourself with the basic type of the essay, advise you on the structure them. So whenever you have to write down the essay, that time there is challenging enough to have to write the essays, and there are some tips and strategies to organize writing easily and quickly of your essays in order to get the good marks in organizing aspect of your essays or compositions while writing on in exam of English papers. That time you should be kept in your mind and you can read the familiarize yourself that topic. You should be basically read and advise to write the structure of them. एसे लिहित असताना बऱ्याच अशा गोष्टी चॅलेंजिंग असतात, त्यावेळेस तुम्हाला भरपूर अशा स्ट्रॅटेजीज आणि टिपचा अभ्यास करून तो एसे इझिली आणि क्विकली लिहिता आला पाहिजे आणि आपल्याला जास्तीत जास्त मार्क्ससुद्धा मिळणं ह्या फार महत्त्वाची गोष्ट असते. एखादा एसे आणि किंवा कंपोजिशन लिहित असताना तुम्हाला या सगळ्या गोष्टी विचारात घेणं गरजेचं असतं आणि जो टॉपिक तुम्ही फॅमिलियर आहे आणि त्याच्याबद्दल नॉलेज असेल असाच पद्धतीचा टॉपिक तुम्ही निवडू शकतात. आणि वी कॅन सीन हिअर द सम पार्ट्स सम टाइप्स ऑफ द एसे, फॅक्च्युअल एसे, इमॅजिनेटिव्ह एसेज, नरेटिव्ह एसेज, डिस्क्रिप्टिव्ह एसेज and descriptive essays, reflective essay, critical essays, short stories that you will be seen in another video. Let us stop here the introduction of that particular compositions and their conclusion and types of essay. Tomorrow we will be continue that remaining part of the essay. Thank you.